Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday to all of you. Well, it is a lovely Sunday in Lucknow. It's very warm, and the winter has just left us far, 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 far away. And that's an exciting thing. I always feel happy when I see more moderate weather. Anyway, for all of us who are preparing for CAT, it is March and it is high time that we start our preparation. So if you haven't started your preparation till now officially and haven't yet joined the classes, to make sure you're joining in right away. Remember to use AbhiCat Live as your referral code as you join Unacademy. All right, let's get started with our session for the day. मैं फटाफट live check कर लेती हूँ. Okay, in the meantime, remember to use AbhiCat Live like I said. अपन check करते रहेंगे sessions को. All right, here are two lovely batches, guys, that we have started in this month and that you should subscribe to if you haven't yet subscribed. So our first batch is the Vision batch for CAT 2022 starring, oh yes, and it is starring my very dear friend Shabana ma'am and of course Manu sir and Ashish sir and Dr. Kiran sir. So of course amazing batch. The Road to Success batch also, guys, started on the 9th of March. This is where we are doing beginners VRC. So I am there, Ravi Handa sir is there, our very own Ravi Prakash sir is there, and of course Pradeepta sir is there. So do make sure you're joining in. Remember, referral code remains the same. AbhiCat Live batch चाहे जो भी हो, code वही का वही है. Exciting offer for anyone who's planning to join the plus subscription. अगर सब प्लस सब्सक्रिप्शन ले रहे हो तो देखो प्लस सब्सक्रिप्शन पे 10% डिस्काउंट है ऑन यूजिंग माय कोड, दैट्स AbhiCat Live. ठीक है, तो पहली चीज तो ये हो गई. And then on top of it, you're also getting a complimentary campus placement IT job subscription also. So अगर 12 months का कोर्स है तो उस पर 10% ऑफ होके 20,295 हो गया. And then a 6,000 का 4 months का कोर्स कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री मिल गया. So you get a total saving of some 8,255 or 9,605 or 10,030 depending on whether you're taking a 12-month, 18-month or 24-month course. That's amazing, right? So anyone who has placements coming up, this can be really good. Now, if you really want to start your CAT journey in the year 2022, then Mahaset is the last exam for you. And we've got this target batch for Mahaset 2022, which you can take up. Plus subscription, like I said, we've got huge discounts going on, 20%, 45%, 54% and 60%. So all you need to do is call this number for details. You can use AbhiCat Live for your subscription. Now, the iconic subscription is the ice cream or the cherry on the cake or whatever you call it, because here you get all the benefits of Plus. Plus, you also get one-to-one live mentorship by top B school graduates, one-to-one live doubt solving by experts, and one-to-one live concept discussion with experts. And all of this at a slot of your convenience in a language of your convenience. इससे आसान क्या ही हो सकता है. तो एकदम ready हो जाओ start करने के लिए. Unacademy Ask a Doubt is now available on the website, as you very well know, and there are amazing things. So the new features that you can ask up to 3 doubts at a go. Once you have uploaded a doubt, you don't have to wait for this doubt to be resolved to post your next doubt. You can post up to 2 more doubts also. Then on top of that, you can get solutions in your preferred language. That's also really amazing. And last but not the least, you can request a review for your solution. तो solution अगर गलत लगता है तो review भी कर सकते हैं. All right, let's get started with our words for the day. So debacle, of course, is disaster. Resounding is very loud. Potency is power. At a low ebb is a very bad situation. Drubbing, of course, means beating. Citadel, of course, is a fortress. Anguished is sad. Lengthened, protracted means lengthy. Epicenter is core. Switched, of course, means moved. Decimation is death. And formidable is strong. So here are some of the words that you should know. All right, let's get started. आज का article बहुत interesting है. Skies wide open on resumption of international flights. India is resuming international flights very, very soon, and therefore here we are. Very interesting article. The government's decision to allow scheduled commercial international flights to resume operations from later this month will come as a big relief to the travel, tourism and hospitality sectors. which have been among the hardest hit by the pandemic. So the travel, tourism and hospitality sector should probably get a big sigh of relief because the skies are going to be opened. The International Air Transport Association estimates that the global aviation industry suffered about $201 billion in losses between 2020 and 2022 due to COVID-19 and the accompanying curbs on overseas travel and domestic mobility. The tourism and hospitality industry largely feeds off the aviation sector for its earnings and jobs growth, evident from estimates that in 2020, the year of lockdowns, India's foreign exchange earnings from tourist arrivals from abroad plummeted 76% from the previous year to 50,136 crores. Official data shows that in just the 9 months ended December 2020, 21.5 million jobs were lost in tourism. So big losses everywhere. However, the decision to open up international travel has coincided with the intensification of sanctions on Russia in the wake of its invasion of Ukraine, which in turn has sent oil prices soaring on fears of disruption to global energy supply chains. So my goodness, what are we going to do now? The price of crude oil has zoomed close to historical peaks. As a result, aviation turbine fuel or ATF prices have also jumped by almost 60% year on year. So if last year it was 100, this year it is 160. Now that also means that the travelers will also have to pay a lot more. This month, India's state-owned oil marketing companies raised ATF prices for the 5th time this year. My God, 5 times they have raised the prices in this year itself. And this was before crude soared to near record highs. So crude oil has also soared like crazy. Fuel costs typically constitute about 1/5 of a global airline's operating expenditure, and multiple price increases are certain to hurt the airline's margin and viability. Obviously, if the prices are going up again and again, it's going to hurt the the airline's bottom line, of course. The conflict in Ukraine has also triggered a sharp jump in a wide range of commodity prices that is potentially set to quicken inflation across the globe. So going to have that, right? Inflation is going to happen. This is bound to seep into the cost of overseas travel as well. So the cost of overseas travel is also going to increase, with travelers needing to budget more for food and entertainment. So obviously the cost of everything is going to go up. Airlines will find it a challenge to fill seats profitably given the combination of rising costs, economic uncertainty triggered by the conflict in Eastern Europe, and the residual fear among travelers of new variants of the SARS-CoV-2 virus. So that is also a fear. Strict regulations as various parts of the world cautiously open their borders to visitors will only add to the burden of the aviation and the hospitality industries. So it's going to just add on to the problems. And with the pandemic and restricted mobility having steered corporates to conduct business online effectively, getting business-related travel back to pre-pandemic levels will be a tough task. Not ask, but a task. Restoring visitor confidence through enforcement of COVID-19 protocols and widening vaccination coverage alone may not be enough. Yes, that may not be enough. Estimates show that indirect taxes take away 21% of airlines' revenue, hobbling the sector. Lowering ATF prices by cutting duties is an option the government must weigh. Everything must be done to woo back more tourists. All right, so that, guys, is our article for the day. The tourism sector in trouble still, even though the skies may open. There may not be that great a number of tourists that come in because all other prices have gone. The Ukraine crisis has kind of triggered fuel prices and so on. All right, here is your question. What is the main idea of the passage? Remember, this is a slightly tricky one, so do it carefully. Travel sector in doldrums for past 3 years. Resumption of flights should boost travel sector. Government must reduce duties on aviation sector to help travel sector, and Ukraine conflict pushes aviation industry back by 10 years. Let's take a minute and solve this. Everybody please hit the like button. Archit, good morning. Preeti, good morning. Garv, good morning. Satun, Anveshita, good morning. Sharanya, good morning. Vikas, good morning. Yogesh, good morning. Nick, good morning. All right, started my answers. Just make me happy. Travel sector in doldrums for the past 3 years. Yes, that was one of the things that has been mentioned. Absolutely. Resumption of flights should boost the travel sector was also one of the things that was mentioned, right? And government must reduce duties on aviation sector to help the travel sector was also part of what we were discussing. Ukraine conflict pushes aviation industry back by 10 years. Probably this is too narrow and too limited, and therefore D cannot be our answer, right? So let's eliminate D straight away. Now, if you look at this, the passage very clearly said that yes, the travel sector is in doldrums for the past 2-3 years. Correct. So this is one of the ideas that was mentioned in the passage. Now, resumption of flights should boost the travel sector was also something that the author said. Yes, that the government is opening up the skies again later this month, so that will help boost the travel sector. That was also something that was mentioned in the passage. But what was the biggest idea? That if the aviation sector is opened up, that if we open up our skies, and because the Ukraine crisis is happening, the fuel prices have shot up, the all other duties, etc., have shot up also. So what the government must do is it must reduce duties on aviation sector to help the travel sector. So now if you look at these three, the biggest idea here, the one that encompasses all of these, is C. So this question is something like this. ये है C, इसके अंदर है B और उसके अंदर है A. तो ये सारे ही आइडियाज इंपॉर्टेंट हैं, बट जो अम्ब्रेला आइडिया है, जो सबसे बड़ा आइडिया है, वो है C, and that is why this will be the best answer for this question. Okay? क्योंकि ये अम्ब्रेला स्टेटमेंट है, क्योंकि ए बी सी तीनों करेक्ट है, इसीलिए मैंने कहा था इस क्वेश्चन को थोड़ा ध्यान से करना. जब हम कहते हैं कि गवर्नमेंट मस्ट रिड्यूस ड्यूटीज ऑन एविएशन सेक्टर टू हेल्प द ट्रैवल सेक्टर, तो ऑटोमेटिकली ये आ जाता है कि यानी ड्यूटीज बढ़ी हुई हैं, यानी ड्यूटीज से प्रॉब्लम होने वाली है, राइट? ये भी आ जाता है कि ट्रैवल सेक्टर को प्रॉब्लम हो रही है. ठीक है, सो ऑल ऑफ दीज ए एंड बी आर ऑल कवर्ड विद इन सी, एंड दैट्स व्हाई सी इज द बेस्ट आंसर हियर. Sometimes you do get close options like this also. All right, here's your next question. Each of these is mentioned in the passage except. So this is a factual question. All you have to do is spot the facts according to the passage, eliminate those, and whatever remains will be your answer. Quickly, guys. Good morning, Raghavendra. So global aviation industry suffered about $201 billion in losses between 2020 and 2022. Everyone please hit the like button. I've got so many people in the class and just 20 likes. Oh, my heart breaks. I know I'm drama queen. India's forest exchange earnings from tourists from abroad plummeted 76% from the previous year. ATF prices have also jumped by almost 60% year on year, and indirect taxes take away 31% of the airlines revenue. Come on, guys, very quickly. So of course A was mentioned in the passage, so this cannot be my answer. B, that foreign exchange earnings from tourists abroad plummeted 76% was also mentioned in the passage, so cannot be my answer. ATF prices have also jumped by almost 60% year on year was also mentioned in the passage, cannot be my answer. Indirect taxes take away 31%. No, this was not mentioned. Here's where the buzzer should go. Brrr. It was 21% of the airline's revenue, and therefore guys, this will be your correct answer, D. Okay, I do see some D's, so good job you all. All right, here's the next one. What's the tone of this statement? This is bound to seep into the costs of overseas travel as well, with travelers needing to budget more for food and entertainment. तो अब बताओ क्या है correct answer? Is it excited? Is it factual? Is it acerbic? Is it opinionated? Yes, Garv. Yes, Satun. It was 21%. All right. The correct answer here will be, because it says this is bound to seep into the cost of overseas travel, with travelers needing to budget, writer's opinion, and therefore opinionated. It cannot be excited, it cannot be factual, it cannot be acerbic or bitter. No. So correct answer D, opinionated. Let's go to the last question for this set. What is the meaning of hobbling? Is it ruining, soaring, revealing, or planning? Come on. Acerbic means very bitter. Harsh, bitter, very caustic, जो दिल को लग जाए. ठीक है, somebody says something and you feel very hurt. That's what we are saying. So hobbling the economy, yes. What are we saying? Is it soaring? Is it revealing? Is it planning? Or is it ruining? Soaring means what? Soaring means flying high. An eagle soars above the ground. It flies very high. So hobbling cannot be soaring. Revealing, telling all. No. Planning. No. The correct answer is ruining. The ATF, air turbine, whatever that fuel is, ATF costs go up. The airlines are going to be hobbled. Their plans are going to be foiled. They're going to get ruined also. So, hobble actually means, the word hobble actually means to walk in a crooked manner. तो अगर पैर में, एक पैर में चोट लग जाती है तो आप जो सही तरीके से नहीं चल पाते, you can't walk straight, so you walk in a very crooked fashion. That's called hobbling, right? Generally when you walk on one foot, so that's hobbling. And guys, of course, so therefore here also hobbling essentially means not being able to function properly, and therefore the nearest word that we have here was ruin, and so that's going to be your correct answer. Okay guys, I hope you got that. All right. Okay, classes for today. Today the quiz is at 5 p.m. guys. Okay, the vocab quiz that we host every day, the free one, where you get amazing prizes. Not amazing prizes, but yes, prizes. That's going to be at 5 p.m. today. And of course, our GD course is happening. That's going to be at 3:30, which is for the people who wrote CAT last year, not you guys who are writing CAT in 2022. Remember to hit like, share, subscribe, and the bell icon. All of this is here for you. Like it, share it. Oh, एक page आगे चले गया है. So like it, share it, subscribe it, bell icon also hit कर देना. And of course, guys, remember to use AbhiCat Live and get your 10% off. Okay, we've got great offers going on Unacademy for all products. Do try and subscribe right away. Thank you so much. I hope you have a nice day. Sunday है, enjoy करो by the way. ठीक है? Thank you. Bye bye.